Hello, hello, hello. My name is Sarah, and this is Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. My last name is Pearl, so I've just stolen that name. I use it on my keto channel as well. Anyway, here we are. And for hint and giggles, I took a 3-batch order out of the gate yesterday morning. I figure, well, what the heck? I'll get started with that. It paid out a lot. The tip was great. Huh. But gee, after delivering it all, $20 was removed from the $29 tip. Lesson learned again. The first batch was 2 items, Coke and Kleenex. Figured she was sick. The second one was 14 items, and the third one was 29 items. And I felt bad for the 29 item person because that whole deliver to A, deliver to B. By the time I get to C, it's a half hour later. Fortunately, it's under 30 degrees, so the food, isn't melting even with thermal bags to put it in. But yep, I took the 3-batch just to see how it went and have the torture. Of course, the middle one with the 14 items, she was a gluten-free, specific item person with no replacements. I pulled into the driveway and I saw her car was from off Cape, so she must be down here for like vacation week because it's February, vacation week. And she had no replacements. She wanted all the Stone Canyon, I think it is, and you can buy it frozen and you can buy it in the bakery item. So after checking the bakery item, and they didn't have the particular ones like the Hawaiian variety and the mountain white. I go to the frozen, there's nothing there, there's some Oodies. I take all the photos, I send it. It's that game that you play. So what should have been a bang, 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 she also was big on the Dr. Schraber gluten-free items. They're bright yellow packaging. And so the items that she asked for were out of stock. When I got to the frozen bread section, there were a couple there, so I was able to satisfy her with that. But it was a trip of frustration for this woman. I felt bad because I'm trying to accommodate her. And you know how each store has gluten-free items or frozen or bread or, even the same retail store, this was Stop and Shop, they have things listed in or held in separate places. And, the freezer of the wonderful organic foods that are in some stores makes it so easy because then they also put the obscure breads and pizzas and things like that. That makes it so much easier. But this poor woman wanted Applegate organic chicken nuggets. And this third shopper, the one with the 29 items, who's given me 5 stars. She's so grateful to have me. She's the one that wanted to just keep putting in her order Monday morning so she'd get me because that's when I was usually delivering it. They combined her, the 29 item, with the 15 and the 2, and they gave me a different Stop and Shop. So it's not the same layout. It's not the same with ease, and I swear to God, it's not the same with the products that are offered. And it makes it so difficult, doesn't it? So, I could not find the Applegate anywhere, and I tried to explain to her I'm at a different Stop and Shop. The layout is totally different. I have checked every frozen section because this particular Stop and Shop puts the frozen smack dab in the row of aisles. So usually, for me, in most stores here, the frozen is towards the end, which would make sense. But their genius layout was put it right in the middle. So you have to go there. I looked everywhere and I could tell that she was getting kind of terse and testy with me. It's like, I'm sorry, if it wasn't for all the other 2 batches, so the 3-batch order, I might have been generous and gone to another store to do that. I did that with her for basil one time and told her, I said, I went to a different store and paid out of pocket for this. And, she never even acknowledged it. So it was a curious day. And I felt bad for the 29. They should have put her at the top. The Coke and Kleenex could have definitely gone to be number 3 with, no apparent adverse reactions, from Missy. Just keep using your toilet paper for your Kleenex. So anyway, Terse and Testy. Yes, when they respond that way, it's like I really feel bad, but it's like you're not here seeing that, like, all the steps that I'm making to look for your Applegate. I'm not dumb. I know the peculiar layouts of certain retail stores. I don't know who thinks it up. Maybe in their infinite wisdom, they think that, getting us back into the middle of the row of the aisles is going to make us buy more. I don't know what the logic is, but it it makes it more difficult, but I did check everything. So anyway, there was my 3-star order, and when I got up this morning, there's $20 less on my earnings, my tips. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for tip baiting, and still got, combined into a 3-batch order. I don't know how the customer feels when they're thrown in with 2 other people. Perhaps the Terse and Testy came from that, because all the other times I've shopped for her, she's been the single batch. And then when I got to her house, it's always been at the side door, which is a slider, which is a country kitchen. Well, that would make sense. And I've always done it that way. And I said, does she know that, like, I'm what? Yeah, she told me I was her favorite before, but, like, does she think I'm a different Sarah from a different location? I couldn't tell. But it said deliver to front steps, which wouldn't make any sense, because it looks on the Cape, maybe in other houses too, elsewhere, people don't use their front doors. They've got the side door, they've got the slider in the kitchen. And so it's much easier and accessible for the customer to just, pull in the groceries. So anyway, I did my neon post-it with the eggs and the arrows. So if she was, like, not thinking it was me, I doubt another Sarah uses a post-it neon with the eggs and the arrows like I do. But it was a Terse and Testy day. And so you just go with the flow and be chipper. And I just ignored it. I didn't take it personally. But when I did get up this morning, I have to tell you, with trepidation, I turned on the how am I doing after 3:09, and nothing has changed. But of course, we know they've got 2 weeks to take out their Terse and Testy on us as well. And they immediately did it with the tips. But anyway, I'll continue. So it's snowing today, and I'll just be heading out and suiting up and wiping off the car and doing all the things that I do. And just like you do, to do your Instacart shopping. I'm so glad you're here. And thank you for subbing. I like that it's growing. It's not leaps and bounds. It's just, one every couple of days. And that works for me. I appreciate it. I love having our little community here. And thank you, because there's so much wisdom in your posts as well. We're all in this. I'm not even going to say together. It's so cheesy at this point. But we are doing this as a community to keep doing what we're doing and provide, the best customer service. Like I said, every shop I start off with 5-star service, because that's how I treat it, even if they're TNT. Thanks for watching. I'll see you here the next time. Bye-bye for now.